see? No, I heard a no. If you guys can move a little bit more to your left for me, thank you. And then I can allow people to come up from the back. Perfect. Alrighty. Good afternoon. My name's Juan. I'm an animal keeper here at the National Zoo. This is Craig, our biologist in our area. And of course, you're here to see the zebras. So we have two zebras here. We have Dante to my left and Gumu right over there next to Craig. These guys, there are three types of zebras in the world. These guys are the largest of the three. They're called the VID00020 zebras. They're very unique in many ways. One of the main reasons that make them unique from the other two zebras is that of their size. I think I heard someone say here that they're very large up close. These guys are actually the largest of the three species that are found in Africa. At full growth, they can reach to about over 1,000 pounds. Dante, he's still a youngster. He's only about 4 years old. Gamu's about 5. They reach maturity at about between 5-6 years of age, so he's still growing. And he's already over, how much was the last weight you got on him, Greg?
980.
980, so he's flirting with 1,000 pounds, so, and he's still growing. The VID00020 zebras, like I said, they're found in Africa. These guys are specifically found in the eastern portion of Africa, in a country called Kenya. And they live specifically in the northern part of Kenya. It's a very warm, dry, arid area in that part of Africa. So they need to have several adaptations to help them keep cool in the wild. One of those unique adaptations they have to keep cool is their pattern. A lot of people, what are the first things you think of when you see a zebra with stripes? Why do they have stripes? Camouflage. Exactly. If you were to take a group of zebras, let's say you guys are a big herd of zebras, and you're all wearing the same clothing. In this case, you're all wearing striped clothing, and you're all bunched up in one group. It's going to be hard for predators like lions to be able to distinguish where the little ones are versus the older ones or the sick ones, because you're all one together, one big mass. So it makes it harder for predators to actually pinpoint an individual. So that pattern is very helpful to sort of, fake out the lions. And actually, I'm going to pass this around, let you guys, if you want to just be gentle with this is a real zebra pelt. Oftentimes, we have zebras that are born, and then zebras that grow old and they die. We like to be able to recycle and utilize bones, skin in this case, in order to educate the public. So this is a real hide. Oh, I'm sorry. And it kind of gives you an idea of how soft they feel, but also it's sort of giving you an idea of those black and white stripes.
There was a little girl trying to... Oh.
So the black and white stripes. So we covered two things: camouflage, and then the other thing I mentioned to you was it helps keep them cool. So what color clothing do people usually wear during the summertime?
White.
Usually.
Bright.
White, exactly. White colors, light colors, so that you can reflect that sunlight, so you're not getting all that heat in the hot weather. And then in the wintertime, usually most people wear darker colors to attract that sunlight to get more heat. So by having that black, white pattern, it creates a gradient along their body, and that actually helps cool them off. So that's a unique factoid, that's another reason why they have those stripes. And another really cool feature by having the stripes, if you guys take a look at our zebras, if you look around their legs, has anyone worked with horses here before? You have? So during the summertime, you used to have horses. In the summertime, did they get bothered by a lot of flies? Where would they get bothered at? Around their legs and all that stuff. So by having this black and white pattern, it almost makes them invisible to flies. So that's another unique feature about having this particular pattern. I haven't tried wearing black and white to see if it works on me yet, but if any of you guys try it, give it a shot. But that's another unique feature. So the VID00020 zebras, like I said, they're the largest of the three species that are found in Africa. Unfortunately, they're the most endangered of the three species. There's less than 1,000 of these guys in the wild, and there's less than 300 in captivity. So what we're doing here at the National Zoo, you see that we have two zebras, and you probably noticed that they're both two boys. So obviously we don't have a breeding program here. Our main goal is to hold a bachelor herd group of males. A lot of facilities that are actually involved with the breeding process, they need to have extra room for that male and multiple females. So when those young males become adults, in order to prevent any conflict between the fathers and their sons, they give us those young males to our facility so we can hold them for a few years until they're ready to breed and have offspring of their own in the future. So that's what our goal, what our purpose is here at the National Zoo, is to house young males. When they reach maturity at about 6-7 years of age, we can actually ship them off to other zoos to continue to propagate the species in captivity. And again, this also gives you guys an opportunity to get up close and personal to the zebras, and yeah, please feel free to take more pictures if you want before you leave. But that concludes our demo. If you have any questions.
Thank you.
What are we feeding them? These are called, feeding them, these are called leaf eater biscuits. It's pretty much zebra candy. What it has is basically, these guys are herbivores, so they like to eat vegetation, so it has leaf material, apple fiber in it, different minerals and vitamins. So it's, I've tried it, it tastes like cardboard, but apparently they love it. It's like chocolate to them.
There you go.
Thank you very much. Have a great day at the National Zoo.
Thank you.
And happy 4th of July.
No, we don't need to pay them.